Hello everyone, my name is Madeline. This is our last video quiz. This is the video 3 quiz. In this quiz, we're discussing the workplace trends between 2018, 2022, and 23. To start off for 2018, the things that I pulled from the article, how leaders encourage more human interaction. I feel like with the pandemic that went on in 2020, us being face to face, the face to face interaction kind of left the topic. I think we got so used to online meetings or Zoom calls or, just through email, not really meeting in person. So that drew my attention because I feel like we're trying to bring some of that back now, but we don't see it as much. Another one was being in the workplace produces more creativity, more ideas. I think when you are in a setting that, personally, when I'm on campus, I feel more productive because I'm on campus for school rather than when I'm at home. I do take my time to do my homework, but being in that environment is just, it's better for me. When I see other people working, it makes me want to work. And another thing is the age gap. They kind of discuss how sometimes older people will not want to hop on deck with the younger generation kind of knowing more than them. I feel like that has gotten better over the years, but it is really seen, especially in 2024. Like, for instance, in my job, I can tell I work in the food industry, and I can tell sometimes that the older generation, when I'm a little bit quicker on my feet or kind of beat them to something, not out of doing it on purpose, but just because I am a little bit quicker, I see them get a little frustrated, but they kind of laugh about it, so it's nice that they laugh it off. For the 2021 workplace trends, the flexible schedule is one thing that really stood out to me more than the 2018 work trends, because even today I feel like places are super flexible with their schedules. Another thing is virtual culture. Again, kind of tapping back into that. I feel like a lot of things we do now is virtual. We don't really have a lot of face-to-face interaction unless you go into an office, and even at that, there's a lot of work from home jobs, and they only have to go into the office 2 to 3 times a week, even if that. Because for my mom, she doesn't have to go in the office at all, and she's a work from home job. The increased online time, I think that that's a huge thing because, when we're talking about communications, it is mainly through online things such as emailing, social media, marketing, all of that, because I feel like it's an easier way to talk to somebody rather than, meeting them in person and scheduling a meeting. It's the convenience of it. For the 2023, the 22 and 2023, the flex hours was another thing. I know personally at my job, we kind of try to accommodate to your schedule because we do want you to, work for us, but we also, don't want to overload your schedule. So it also mentioned 4 work days. That's something that I haven't really heard too much of, but my mom did explain to me that sometimes companies do that. You can either work like over sometime on Monday and then have like Friday off. That's how her company works. And the article that we got to pick from week 5 or 6, I chose the diversity article. I feel like diversity is a really big thing that's needed in communications. Diversity brings competing interests together. I really liked that because I feel like everybody tries to compete, and being diverse and letting everybody see everybody's idea, it allows you to collaborate and see that other people think differently than just what you think. Once diversity, it was compared to a plant. Once diversity is removed, it's really hard to, have it return. It said it rarely returns. And I think that's very interesting because if we do lose diversity, it's going to be very hard to gain that back, especially in this world that we're in. So that one really stuck out to me. Going over just the top 10 work trends and my input to the ones that can make it better. So first we have respect in the workplace. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory, I feel like everybody should have self-respect, you know, treat others how you would like to be treated. That's what my mom's always told me. Mutual respect for one another goes along with that, and it makes a more productive environment as well. The second one is conflict. This has to do with such as racism, being prejudiced, gender, religion, sexuality, all of that. The second one is lifestyle acceptance. It kind of falls under the same category. You shouldn't be judged for your personal life. It shouldn't affect your work life either. And also that goes along with ethical traits. You know, being prejudiced shouldn't be tolerated within a workplace. We all have rights that protect us from those. Gender diversity with their clothing, that's something new that has, you know, kind of stepped upon the scene. Is I've read in different articles, harassment, there shouldn't be any type of harassment in a work environment, because that's not safe. That's not something that makes you want to go back there and continue to work for that company. And then communication among employees. I feel like effective, clear communication is the best, you know, straightforward and to the point. Another thing is the age gap. I feel like the age gap in this generation, we're kind of becoming friends with the older generation. I think we're starting to listen to them and take their tips. Another thing is training, and this goes along with, you know, being diverse. Everyone needs to be trained in different aspects of the department, just not one. So if something falls through, then that person can jump in and it'll be like, you know, nothing ever skipped a beat. And I didn't have too much that I would add. And all of this information, again, is from the Sage Pub Journal, these work trends. The only one that I think I would add is I kind of did some research, and playing victim is a really big thing that is in the workplace that not a lot of people talk about. But I feel like playing victim is something that happens in the workplace, and the manager will take the playing victim side rather than investigating more to see what got them there. So I think my rule that I would add, maybe for future reference for 2024, is to investigate a little bit more if like a situation occurs within coworkers, and not be so quick to take sides and, you know, analyze both sides of the situation. But I think that is everything for my video quiz. I hope you guys have a good semester, and I hope you guys have a good day.